Peace, guys. It's K-Cola.
Marcel.
In Austin.
And we are... Nope. One more time.
We are in sync. We are the Backstreet Boys.
You don't know how to act.
We got an album coming out called Who Hurt You. We got Jay Anthony in the building, and we got young Pharaoh back. You know, we had to bring him back in here.
Yeah, he the realest nigga alive.
We are Who Hurt You, where we talk about when niggas can't find trash cans.
Oh man.
Or the clip.
Just
Or the
gonna
clip.
add him like
Finally,
that.
we're actually trying to blaze him on the
He
can.
said when they can't find the clip. We should actually
I couldn't
do
find
it.
the garbage can.
No, right.
I can't. I don't, them the kind of problems I have. Garbage can problems.
And I have finding clip problems apparently.
Oh shit.
Man, who hurt you?
Is this why you're
Who hurt
single?
you?
Yeah, that's why I'm
Right.
single.
Who hurt you?
I ain't no idol, I'm a lighthouse, I set everybody free.
So today we're gonna talk about why you are single, why we are single. Who's everybody here single except your ass, huh?
Don't get me in trouble.
Oh.
Get me in no trouble.
Standards versus expectations and why they're keeping a lot of us single.
Mm.
Yes.
Felt that
People
one.
have insane expectations a lot of times. Or
Yeah.
I don't know what's your take?
So,
Kay? Why
I
are
mean,
you single?
Why? Because right now, because I want to be. I ain't never been single. I always had a man, and I have standards. I have
Let me ask you a
very
question,
standards.
just to throw it out there. Do you believe it's okay to be single?
Absolutely.
Yes, of
See, I just wanted y'all to acknowledge that because it's some people out there that I honestly had to realize they don't think outside of what somebody else approved. So I don't want nobody to watch this video and be like, I gotta hurry up and go get a man.
Right.
Because I'm single. You know
Or
what
a
I'm saying?
girl. I gotta hurry
Yeah,
up
I
and
gotta
go
hurry-
with a girl. Or both.
So, yeah.
2019.
Yeah.
Lesson.
No, it's
2019.
perfectly fine to be single, but if you're looking, there could be some things that are, kind of hindering that.
Hindering.
Yeah.
I
so,
think we need to get more realistic too, because like if your standards don't match like even your face, then you need to like get it together.
I
That's
agree.
a fact.
I agree with that. You definitely need to be attracted to whoever you're looking for. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you, you're not gonna be as willing to treat somebody a certain way that you're not attracted to that you are attracted to. And that's a fact. A pretty girl can come in the store and be short a quarter, and the store man be like, "You good?" You can't do that if you're not attracted to you. So that's not saying that we want to treat anybody biased, but you more enthusiastic about things you like.
Yeah.
You work harder for the car that you want versus that bucket.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how people like try to like ask you what you're doing so they can gauge how to treat you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, what do you do for a living? So they can gauge if they want to treat you with respect,
Right,
or if they want to be like, oh,
Treat you
okay.
like trash.
Yeah.
So standards are just like a set of things that you are looking for in a person. Things like morals,
Big dick.
family values. I mean, that could be one.
No, that's what everyone's looking for.
Expectations are things like I want him to pay all my bills
That part.
and he has to buy me a bag every week and take me on vacation because I look like this.
Why you gotta say it like that?
Because that's how
That's
these
how
bitches
girls do. The back it's like a
Period.
sign
I
to this
need
shit.
him to
Period.
pay for my nails.
It's like a reach out
Yeah.
and bring it back.
It's like the ratchet version of R&B instead of just it's like
Reach out, bring it back in.
Yeah.
and the head is always going opposite of the hand.
Just
So
reel
when
it.
the hand
So your
goes, the
standards
head
are
is
here.
back.
Standards are here. Just reel them back a little bit. Just a
So
little bit.
Jay, let's talk to you about your standards versus your expectations and your growth as, learning the difference and the things that maybe you used to look for that are different from what you're looking for now.
Shit, man. My standards, as far as like standards, I don't know if standards in morals, like that's a little different, but I be feeling like a lot of the times, like I've been in relationships for show. I've been in relationships for show before, and long-term relationships where like y'all spoke in the previous episode or whatever about like loving yourself before you could love somebody else. That's basic. That's basic
Right.
shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's basic shit. But then like there's been times where I've been in like situations where I was with somebody that depressed, and you like a situation where I wasn't fully like I thought I loved myself. I thought I was happy. I thought I was all the shit, but I didn't have as much of a grip on myself as I thought. So in that relationship, it was kind of like you giving somebody that can't give themselves, like that was damn pretty much depressed, can't give themselves 110% 10. You trying to give them 110. So
Yeah.
what ended up happening was I was obsessed with them being happy more than I was obsessed with us being happy. You know what I'm saying? I was obsessed with like you got to be cool.
So
I
a
want you to be
situationship.
happy. So it wasn't a situation because she was my girlfriend. It was like you was my girlfriend, but it was just like I'm not obsessed with us. I don't even like the word obsessed because that's hella weird. But I'm not with us right now. I'm more.
Focused.
I'm focused on you being happy. I'm not focused on
Your
us
happiness.
being happy. I'm not. Ain't nothing going on. So that right there gave that shit woke me up to standards and expectations and what was happening because she was expecting me to do so much shit that
She was expecting you to make her happy when there was like it
She
wasn't
couldn't do
you.
it herself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
could.
wasn't
Yeah.
happy
it
with
was
So
herself.
in
yeah,
her.
so when people got them expectations of shit that they can't do for themselves, like
Yeah.
period, it's one thing for me to be like, oh, I can't love somebody, but when people have those I kind of just leave it alone. And what I ended up doing was just ultimately just taking time to learn myself, learning the things that the things that I would need, not an expectation, but the difference between your needs and wants.
Yes.
The shit
Yes.
that I need
Yeah.
versus the
Speak
shit
on
that
it.
I want. The shit that I want don't fucking matter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The shit that I need,
Right.
the
It
shit that I need
changes,
is
it
rare.
changes.
The shit that I need is rare, and you can start looking at a whole bunch of people, and also not just what I need and wants, but what I can offer versus what I can't offer to the
Yes.
situation. You can see some shit and just be like, and step into any situation and be like, how can I enhance this situation? A lot of motherfuckers go into situations and just de-hance, whatever, is that a word?
Or another one, the one that I can't
Like-
stand is people going into
Yeah.
relationships talking about you complete me. Bitch, what?
I
Y'all both
agree.
complete each other?
Like
no,
how?
like
Listen,
stupid.
that's crazy you said that because I was when I chimed in, that's exactly what I was gonna say when he said happiness. Because so many people get in relationships expecting you to make and maintain them happy, and I just want to say, I don't give a damn to make you happy. I don't give a fuck about. And I know you might be saying, oh, you don't want no, because if you're not happy before you met me.
You're not gonna be happy.
Oh yeah, well, that's not
That's
my.
true.
The
That's
job
true.
is for you to get happy, me to get happy, and then us to create happiness.
Together.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's very
that's
true.
the job.
Even
So yeah,
higher.
I'm not about to be dedicating my life to. Because one thing about, and I'm a man. I'm speaking from a man's perspective. I'm not about to be doing, jumping over and underneath the bridge to try to make up for probably 20-something years of niggas who let you down.
Ooh.
Your dad never did this, so now I gotta do this. Your ex-boyfriend did this, now I don't give a. I ain't them. If they scarred you that bad, you might not never walk
Who
again.
hurt you?
I didn't make you. I didn't spiritually make you a paraplegic. I'm not about to make you spiritually walk. My thing is, it's certain damages that we can heal, certain damages we can't. But a lot of people, men too, we put injuries on women. Like it's just like a physical injury. If you're not a doctor, I wouldn't say, can you heal my arm? It's cut
That's
deeply.
true.
So spiritually, we be having injuries, and then we come to our partner and say, when I was 8 years old, this shit traumatized me. Can you heal me from this?
Right.
Hell no, motherfucker. That's not. I can't even heal me from my shit.
To interject
So
on that.
yeah, so it's just like we gotta learn to say, I'm at the best where I can be with myself. This is what I'm coming to the table with. I might not be perfect, but I'm willing to evolve. Can we evolve? But I'm not. People get into relationships and they put the burden of happiness on the other person.
Exactly. Like I had to check someone the other day because they were like, "I'm gonna treat you like better than any man has ever treated you before." I'm like, "Why don't you worry about us and yourself versus the others?"
Period.
Because you're here in this situation. Who gives a fuck about the others?
That
What about
also comes
us?
with insecurity because I think people always want to be better than the last relationship because they feel like, oh, if I'm not, then this isn't gonna work out, or that just stems from insecurity. But I want to know from you guys, like, what do you guys look for in a woman when you are looking for your partner?
Man, what?
Oh,
I'll
no.
go. You and me? I'll go. Let's get it.
Or what did
That's my
you
boy.
do? What did you do on your
That's
journey?
my
Let
by
them see
yourself?
your mouth. They can't.
What did I do with my
On your journey of self-discovery on your own.
I mean, for me, like, I didn't know. At one point, I didn't even know what the fuck I wanted, period, let alone in a woman.
Yeah.
And I was still dealing with relationships and shit. That was wrong.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. It took me a
You know what
long
I'm
time to learn what a woman was. Because like I thought, like I'm not gonna lie to you, and this shit about to sound crazy. I used to love New York from Flavor of Love. I thought she was fire. Like I loved all the little ratchet shit she used to do. I thought that
You
was.
told me that one time.
You like ratchet girls,
I
huh?
thought like I liked it. I used to like ratchet women. Like if you
Well, my
spicy and
ex
you a little,
cracked.
if you gonna have me on child support, let's go.
you gonna have me on child
If we going to family court, I thought that shit was cute. So it took me a long time to really realize that you should like a woman for the potential of a mother she might be. You should like, you know what I'm saying? I used to like women for shit like if you call me like, where the fuck was you at last night? I thought that you cared. Like that's fire.
Yeah.
Like I want to be with my
I
niggas,
get what you're
and I want
saying.
your voice coming through the phone talking about when you
want
coming
someone
home.
to be angry and show their anger towards
Right,
each
but
other.
that's because that's what I grew up around.
Yes.
So
When you don't,
I felt like
when you
that's
don't know how to learn, when you don't like, and the only reason I'm saying this because
Right.
I grew up around that shit too. When you don't know how to communicate without aggression or without other shit, the only way that you can receive some shit, and that's why I really enjoy how you talk to people
Right.
because there's a lot of people, especially us, that can't receive the shit if it's not really said like that.
Right.
Because they don't know how to receive it in a nice, well, niggas
Like,
shut your
yeah,
bitch
that's
ass
all we
up.
used to
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's
and
no
that's the reverse of women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a lot of men we don't acknowledge that. Like some women feel like
Boom. Let me speak on that.
Go ahead.
'Cause I am a
Okay,
woman.
let 'em know.
And I talked about this on my Insta story.
who hurt you? Gonna learn today. Who hurt you?
Man, some of y'all be talking to us like niggas. And like,
Oh no, I'm not with that. Right, I heard you.
yeah, like some of y'all are very aggressive when you talk to us and demanding what you want and all that stuff. And it's like, some girls do fuck with that because they look at that as
But-
love too. Some girls
Yeah.
even think getting beat is love.
Right.
But no, like.
Women finesse us though. Like as men, as women, y'all grow up physically abused, whether it's sexually, whatever. Men, we grow up psychologically abused. Like it took me a minute to just say, this is the type of nigga I am, and it's what it is. Like I done had years and years of women saying, I only like a nigga if he talk to me like this. And then you would have me talking to another female and I'm coming out of my way of who I really am to try to act like a person that I think a female would like. So you gotta, and then another thing about a woman like you independent, you attractive, and you put fear in a nigga heart. Who don't got no, I'm telling you,
That is
you
true.
put fear,
That
you
is
put fear in a
fact.
nigga
You
heart.
intimidate niggas.
Yeah. So, cause a motherfucker is so used to a certain type of female, they already telling themselves she out of my league.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't go from amateur fights to Mike Tyson.
No, you didn't.
So you don't go from hood rap boppers who I'm being the truth. I'm telling the truth. You don't go from hood rap boppers who just, you know what I mean, ain't doing nothing to this somebody that you got to bring yourself to the table because all of the material shit she already brought that. So by the time
That's
a nigga
been
say,
my problem.
right? So by the time a nigga say, who the fuck am I? I don't know, cause I'm just now looking, cause this person forcing me, cause a nigga can't say, well, I'm a buy you a house. You got a house. Nigga can't do this, so a nigga have to bring to the table himself.
Yes.
And most people, most men, we don't do that because
We don't know who we are.
we don't get taught that.
Nah,
Like,
nigga-
niggas tell us, you fall, scrape your arm, get up, nigga, stop crying.
Period.
Yeah, we don't do the emotional shit. Nigga get killed, we don't even cry no more. This is my 20th nigga that got killed.
That
Just
too.
pour the bottle out, we gonna ride and let's go.
But we also have men out here acting like bitches as well and being extremely like doing the role reversal of being trifling and expecting things that they can't produce
Right.
as well. And then trying to bring down a beautiful, strong black woman
right.
because they can't level up.
And that's right.
Making
and that,
her think that she has a problem when
Right.
at the end of the
It's-
day,
yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
you got the problem.
Right, I agree.
It's
All
like-
I'm hearing is that we all need to like work on ourselves first before we even
Right.
have any
Thank you.
expectations, any standards. Because like basically what we're talking about is we're all bringing our trauma to the
Toxicity.
table.
Very true.
Toxicity, yeah.
toxicity.
Yeah, I would say, and this is what I always say, I don't ask for in my partner what I'm not willing to bring. So
Thank
like
you.
a lot of women, I just want to speak for women because I am the only one here. A lot of women will expect a guy to take care of like, again, buy the bags, buy the shoes, blah, 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 right? But she's not even financially stable. She's staying with her friend sleeping on an air mattress. And it's like, how can you if you want to have a household where the man is predominantly the breadwinner, that's fine. But what are you going to bring to your partner? Are you going to take care of the home, or are you just going to sit there thinking that you can just lay on your ass because you're pretty?
And let me-
Or
Stop being a
that-
liability.
And let me go ahead. Let me say this too, cause you just hit a fucking nail on the head. Let me say this. My good friend Austin here. My good friend Austin here is clearly white. Now,
Really? I
this is
am so
important. Let me tell y'all why race is important. Because people from our past, before we was born, did shit that affect us today.
Very true.
A lot of shit has caused the white community to be one way. A lot of shit has caused the black community to be one way. Now, what I want black women to understand, okay? I don't know what Austin's demographic likes. I don't live there. And my demographic, what black women gotta understand is, black men, we're gonna have a felony before we have a degree. Okay? We're not gonna, society is not gonna accept us. We're not gonna have no good paying ass job because it's systematic oppression. Okay?
Right.
That's the fact. And so, a lot of the times, y'all have expectations on us that we just can't fulfill. I'm not fucking rich. Okay, I can't buy you Gucci. So you Xing me out for some shit that I can't even qualify in. And so we gotta learn how to be humble, because reversal on a man. Women are not patient with men in our struggle for success, and men are not patient with women through their trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
So you from us, it gotta be a special nurturing. We gotta be able to look at a black woman and say, okay, your stepfather might have did something to you, or your brother might have went to jail, or your ex might have hit you, or whatever. You just might have grew up traumatically.
Yep.
So let me cater to them wounds. But a lot of times we don't cater to women wounds.
Yeah.
We just say, oh, you just like every other bitch and you don't know how to shut your fucking mouth. But maybe she's verbally aggressive because that's been her only defense mechanism, because she's been physically.
Literally,
Right.
I'm gonna touch on that. My son's father I learned how to like curse a nigga out, talk crazy, because he used to verbally abuse me, and the only way I felt I could defend myself was to go back at him. At first I used to just take it, and it literally made me
Volcanoes.
like scared of myself. And then I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna, and I pop
And then on the
off.
low, it feels
Off.
kind of good too.
It does feel good,
See?
and
You get
a lot of
addicted.
niggas would like
Did you
it
have
when I
long
was
sex
in
like
my younger. No, when I was younger, niggas would like when I would pop off. They'd be like, "Damn, you got a slick ass mouth. That shit is sexy."
It turns some guys like that.
Yeah.
Some guys that gets them like, yeah, I can't stand
But
it.
now, when I meet guys who are, higher vibrational and things like that, they are not fucking with that. They want
I'm not
peace.
with it.
They want,
You outta here, Pep.
They want peace. I want peace. So it's like, if I'm gonna bring you peace, you need to bring me peace. Okay, you don't have, and that's another thing. It's like, I understand the struggles of the black man. So I understand you may not be able to bring as much money in as I am, or blah blah blah. But can we read together? Can we work out
Yes,
together?
'cause it's not
Can
about
we-
monetary.
Can I not be worried about
we gotta
other
make-
bitches while I'm getting the bag?
And
Like,
we gotta
that's
listen, and we gotta make them areas
part's up to you.
comfortable. We gotta make them areas comfortable, because you might get a good nigga that can't read. So a woman gotta be able to say, I would never tell nobody you can't read. Feel me? Let's read. But with social media today, the first thing people do is, I'm mad at you, let me publicly blast your ass. So we not even creating the atmosphere for us to say, baby girl, I know you coming in here with flaws, or bro, I know you coming in here with flaws. Let's work on them flaws privately. Even if we break up, that's what we did with me and you. That's take them positives and go. So it's like we create we not creating an environment where we could amend each other internally. So an average person not even gonna open up to you till you've been with them for 4 years, 5 years. Like, you're not gonna really get a
Well, you're
motherfucker
not
to
supposed
open
to
up.
really show yourself in a relationship.
But
until the 5-year mark.
Really?
So I'm not saying.
Yeah.
Listen, that's too damn long for me to be finding out too damn late.
That's why
That's
investments is
that
locked in.
Donald Trump shit we was
That's
talking
what
about.
investments
Yeah,
are locked
see?
in, and
Yeah.
so
So I feel like-
assets ain't gonna be split that easily.
Don't
type
discuss
Yeah,
of
I think,
situation.
people gotta, we gotta create. It just gotta be okay.
That's why I'm not in a relationship right now, because the nigga didn't show himself till about 2 years and I was pregnant. And
See?
When the show
after
is
I
on.
done poured every fucking possible thing I can, and then it's like, damn, this is who you are. Like,
But
See?
see, that's the thing.
Surprise.
That's the thing, and
You
see,
get you a surprise
It's just
nigga.
a slippery
A nigga in the
slope,
box.
bro. That shit-
You be cranking that nigga for 2 years, and that nigga pop out that box.
Yeah, because you can teach a
2 years
nigga to
on.
read, and he'll go read to the next bitch.
Shit.
So I'm just like, what? That's what these niggas is out here doing these days.
Motherfuckers
You
gonna
can
do
set them
what
up
they
for
wanna do,
success.
but that's my
Yeah.
thing though. My thing is though, what I have learned
yeah,
is literally in all this shit,
yeah.
in this relationship shit, is control my controllables. I don't know what the fuck you do when you leave, so therefore I don't give a fuck. But if you get caught,
Right.
then you get caught. But I'm not gonna waste my time worrying
Yes.
about what are you doing, why are you not here.
Yeah,
Yo,
but that's too
that's
much
what I
energy.
said.
I can't do that.
That's
I'm
how
like,
men are though.
But that's what I'm
But
saying.
now
You
I
women
can't-
can't
don't.
do it. I can't do it.
But the
Women
thing
be
is-
like, show me the room on FaceTime.
It's like the bitch can't be like she can't be behind the phone. Like she
Yeah.
can't be behind the phone. Like
That's
it
not
bobbing and
true.
weaving.
Every guy I've dated has been like hella,
possessive.
yeah.
They
They
probably
were hiding
but listen, they
something.
probably was insecure.
They were hiding
because a
something.
nigga, listen, I swear to God, I do not go through my girl phone.
That
It's
shit
probably,
weird.
I'm not saying this shit in there, but I'm saying it could probably be Donald Trump could be in there with his fucking feet. I would never know. The only way I'm gonna know a female cheating on me is like if I just cut the TV on one day and TMZ like this just then. I'm not gonna know because we don't give a fuck. Because when we one thing about nigga with goals, like the way his mind work as we've been conversing, I can see he's goal orientated.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more focused on accomplishing the mission than
Man.
worrying about what you doing
Man.
on the bunker.
Perfect.
So if I say, yo, baby girl, this is what we trying to do, as long as you doing what we trying to do, I'm not worrying about what you
As
doing.
well.
Yeah, what you not on the
Yeah,
battlefield.
and if you go looking for something, you're gonna find it. I have an example because like one time I got back with an ex, we were hanging out, and I fell asleep, and
He like, it's there.
And he came back
Don't
and he
trust
was
that,
like,
it's
a
there.
few later he came back and told me, he was like, one time I went through your phone, we were sleeping, and then I got mad, but I was mad that I went through your phone because I saw everything that was going down, and I was like, oh shit, well we weren't together, so why are you tripping? Like, okay. But it's just one of those things where like, if you're looking for something, you're gonna find it. But I respect that because at the end of the day, we're both adults in a consenting relationship.
You're gonna find something that's not there.
That, but you have your life.
Those types of people.
That, but you have your life, I have my life. I shouldn't be over here trying to check and worry about what you're doing. If I call you, like one of my exes, like when I didn't answer the phone, he's like, oh, you're not answering the phone because you're busy. I like that. Hit me when you get a chance versus where the fuck you at? Why you not answering my motherfucking phone call type
Yeah.
situation.
Man,
And I think that's a maturity thing
Go ahead,
too.
Austin.
I was gonna say, I just like, all right. So I'm hearing a lot of things. I'm hearing like, you know,
It's
do
in the
you make
phone.
enough money? No,
It's in there.
no,
For
but
sure.
I'm just thinking about like for me, like man, I've been rich, I've been poor. I don't give a fuck about that anymore.
Yeah.
Like I've been with someone that was good to me, and I've been with someone that was bad to me. Like at this point, I just want
You
like
been with somebody you were bad to?
yeah.
There you go. Say that.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I was bad.
He did.
Yeah,
he
we
was.
have
So you don't watch.
They know.
Oh, my bad.
No.
She gonna jump right in the comments like, nigga,
Pull
please.
back. He pulled back.
You ain't good. You hurt me. Talk about who hurt you.
But no, at this point, man, I just want like real communication.
Yes.
Like if I can't talk to somebody and I can't like get them to be real with me, like I don't know, I sniff out bullshit too.
That's right. I like for a female to, you gotta intrigue me. Like,
Yeah.
and that might sound like a lot, but it's not. Like, I don't need
But
you
that-
to be, you ain't gotta be like a book reader, cause a female is gonna try to present themselves to the
Yeah.
type of nigga you are. Like I didn't like.
Niggas too.
Like, yeah, that
True.
too. But I gotta speak on, you know, from my
Okay.
perspective.
You gotta speak on his, you
That's
gotta
right.
stay in his, you gotta speak from his lane.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you.
like when I used to hustle, females would be like, I'm a rider. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you're not no rider.
Not
You a
to
college-
charge.
but they're gonna try to play the script. So I feel like for me personally, where I'm at now,
She gonna snitch.
I just need a female to be. You gotta
I'm
you
snitching.
gotta interest me. Like, and I don't mean interest me to where you physically attractive, because there's 1,000 people that's physically attractive. That might
Hell
sound
yes.
rude, but that's just what it is.
Yes.
You gotta be like some shit like I watch a meme. So if a girl be like, oh, I watch Dragon Ball Z, what? You
Right.
like that's
Right.
points for me.
Exactly.
If you motherfucking shit like I believe in shit like aliens and shit. So if she say something like I believe in aliens,
Yeah.
that's points for me. You know what I'm saying? You
I
gotta
get what you're saying.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
want someone that I could be weird with.
Yeah, because a
But-
lot of
but
times
it's
this is
me.
where people fuck up at.
Go ahead.
People go and they try to get what society says is a proper partner,
Mhm.
and that's where you fuck up at. So, like for example, if I'm a, and I try to speak to the average, you know, demographic. If I'm a hood nigga, the average hood nigga, when they want to wipe somebody, they go get a college girl. Don't tell me it's not true. That's what niggas are doing all across the nation.
That's
They go
true.
get a college girl.
Yep.
Now here's the thing. Why would you go get a college girl when y'all the complete opposite?
Yeah.
She's trying to do something legally sufficient with her life. Nigga, you trying to
Taking love under
prosper illegally.
And
tryna-
she's gonna
nigga
resent
tryna watch
you
that-
because
Nigga
you.
trying to watch that.
Is that
dub.
after a while, nigga, the financial aid gonna become lawyer money.
Yeah.
So that don't work. So my thing is
And
like,
then she's gonna resent you because you keep going to jail or whatever.
Or you gonna
and
try
the
to
thing
stick
about
her
a
and get her
relationship,
pregnant.
exactly. And the thing about a relationship is, you don't gotta be in a marriage relationship. Like if you a nigga who like the club and party, go get you somebody who like the club and
Yeah,
party.
yeah.
So,
So you
people,
said-
Yes.
yeah,
So if you're a
'cause
Whitney, get a
niggas
Bobby.
judge
If you're a
that.
Whitney, get a Bobby.
exactly. Yeah, if I'm turned up, if I'm
Yeah,
turned
be
up,
destructive
because you
together.
might not want to
Not be destructive together.
But this also
Listen.
goes back to what we were saying earlier.
Right.
Like, if you don't know yourself and you're not like in tune with yourself enough to know, like, I actually value this, I actually
Right.
like this, I actually like, then yeah, you're not even gonna know to look for these types of people, or you'll just be like, oh, she cute, or oh, she got money, or oh,
But
whatever.
bruh, don't you just like feel like at the end of the day, when you say when we have these weird ass man-made ass terms called like girlfriend and boyfriend, we gonna fuck with that. We gonna fuck with this weird shit that was only created some odd years ago.
weird
Like
shit.
this shit right here is literally, it says drop the boy, drop the girl, says friend. If I can't fuck with you like a friend, say for
Exactly,
instance,
yeah.
I'm
Right.
dating a girl, we doing whatever, and And before I even dating her or whatever, I tell her some shit, and she like, damn, that's crazy. But I tell her that same shit while we together.
Then it's just
Oh,
bullshit.
no,
Yeah.
that's when you gotta watch me.
But look.
Yeah.
Now say I'm talking to my niggas. These my niggas. We just chopping it up. These my niggas. I want my girl to be my friend. These my friends. I'm telling them some shit. They looking at me like, bro, that damn near wasn't cool, but I ain't gonna judge you. But we gotta talk about this. Don't do that shit again.
Yes.
You feel me?
That's
Like you feel me?
literally
My
what I
niggas
want.
gonna tell me that. My girl is gonna do some complete other
Flip
left
out,
field shit.
Right, you want your
Right.
woman to be your sanctuary.
Yeah.
And that's what women need. That's what more women need.
But I
to-
think that's a maturity thing, though.
But-
That comes with age.
But that
No.
And trial and error. Trial and error.
We about to double team you.
Trial
on
and
that.
error. No, I don't want it. I don't want smoke.
I think
don't
women.
want
I think women.
Okay.
Women. That's something
Trapped.
that's something that women gotta instill in each other. Because
Yes.
you can be a 50-year-old bird. You know what I'm
Turn
saying?
You be a 50-year-old fuck boy.
It's something about
You be a 50-year-old fuck boy. I know
Exactly.
too many of
Listen,
y'all.
when women tap into that feminine energy, that's something that's only taught down through womanhood. It's like men, like for example,
Yep.
it's like how you teach your friend, like you teach your son. You know, don't laugh at your friend because his pants too small. Give him yours, and don't
Yes.
tell nobody that you gave it to him.
Okay.
Either. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
You going out with your man. You know he ain't gotta fit it. Y'all all got hats. Give him one of yours,
Yeah.
and you better not say. You don't even ask for it back. Let him go. That's something that's taught through manhood.
Yeah.
So it's a certain type of woman that's gonna have to understand that man is in his injuries. That's gonna have to teach females like, listen, if your man say this to you, support him. If you don't support it, don't be like, nigga, that's dumb as hell. Or like, you know, finesse it as a woman. You know what I'm saying? So it's a certain things that's
When
only
does it get to be too much though to be like that supportive and that? I mean, because you know
if
me.
a nigga asking for support too much.
If you guys are
Okay.
both destructive, like you said, like, you're destructive together.
Or
if
if
you guys
one
are,
person is
if you guys are, because the relationship is 50-50, it shouldn't be one more than the other,
Right.
right? Correct. At least that's how I view mine.
Yeah.
Like, I would want you to.
It should be balanced. That's right.
Like we should
be 100.
not
It should-
complete each other, but we
right.
should be able to be on the same playing field.
Correct.
To be able to bring two things together.
What was the name of he did a video on what was your video about like women?
This nigga's done a video on everything.
I
Oh!
know. Okay, Pharaoh did a video and basically something that really touched on like this whole topic was talking about how a dude will have felonies, will be on drugs, will be partying out, whatever, right?
Oh, on how basically women y'all take into consideration more of our flaws than we do
Yes.
y'all's.
So we'll take your flaws and we'll like work with you. We'll try to
You'll build the
make
nigga.
you be
Yeah.
better.
But no, but
Okay,
see,
but then-
that's the thing. What you just that right there. What you just said? We try to do what?
Make you be better.
That's not your job.
That's
But listen, but
You're
women-
trying to
women-
say inspire.
You're trying
But
to build the nigga.
women are natural transmuters though.
Yeah.
And by
We take
transmuters, I
energy.
mean you give a woman energy,
Yep.
and she gonna turn it into something.
Yes.
Like you could be like, babe, we broke. All we got is peanut butter, rice,
That's
and bread,
what I
and nigga, she gonna come out with a new
motherfucking
recipe.
But
That's
that's
So
what
it's
I
a
motherfucking
difference between working with what you got
Yeah.
and trying
Like,
to
oh,
better
nigga, I
something
can't
that
do
you
that.
can't.
Period.
So
And
women,
I
a
do
woman.
that. Listen, I do
Right.
that with my friends. I don't just do that with my man. I go extra hard for my man because that's my man. But anybody in my circle, that's just what I do because that's naturally who I am. And when I'm not allowed to do that, it messes with me.
But I'm
So when
gonna
I-
just tell you, women is y'all done because of society. I'm gonna just keep it real. This is a patriarchal society.
Right.
So it don't teach you to revere or respect women for their power. It teach
Yeah.
you to respect men. This is
Yeah.
a European society. No disrespect. Patriarchy.
Respects.
I'm just saying, it's patriarchy. Y'all did it. Y'all the patriots.
I know.
Y'all
Literally
did it.
white males.
Right.
We've been fucking shit up.
The
Yeah.
patriarchy.
Sorry, man.
I'm not here fucking
I
shit
apologize
up.
to George Washington.
I take
Okay, I apologize, George Washington. See what the fuck you did?
My
But
guy.
anyway, patriarchy, yeah. So it teaches, the cadence of females at a slower rate and at an ignored rate. So it doesn't teach a man to like an average man. If he see a woman down the street, first thing that's gonna happen is he gonna say she's attractive, which that's cool.
Okay.
Boom. But after that, it should be something that kicks in that says, motherhood, femininity, wisdom,
Yes.
how and how not. Them shits never kick in.
No.
And so the thing about a female is y'all coming to the table with shit that nobody's looking for. It's like if me and him run an architecture business, we looking for people to build businesses. You come in here talking about you a video game developer, and you might be a hell of a goddamn programmer, but not up in here. So we in a society that's looking for
Wow.
dominant
I like
males,
that.
Wow.
dominant masculinity, and subservient femininity. But when you
Subservient.
coming in here with femininity,
Yeah.
that's scaring masculinity
Or
because
rivaling the
you-
ego of a man.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's
I
scary
do.
masculinity.
I rile up the.
Right.
I do.
Yes.
So you make a nigga, and you in a society where a nigga feel like, where society done told him, you be the breadwinner, you get money. Your woman should just be quiet and raise your kids, or, you know, you be smart, you guide her. So men don't look at women like, you know, my woman could guide me, my woman could build a civilization. They don't know history, they don't know, you know, niggas talk about Egypt, they don't know the
I
pyramids,
think
the giant vagina, none of
that's
that.
a different type of nigga though. Like
No, that's
No,
most
that's
of
the
them, 'cause
average nigga though.
That's what I've dated.
Well, anyway,
Stop
that's-
dating average.
That's what
But the
what
average-
I
the average
think.
man-
But
the
the average
yeah.
man looks at me and they'll be like, they'll be attracted to it at first. They'll think like, oh, this is tight. But then when they're really, really in the ringer, they'll be like, oh,
They want to conquer it. They attracted to the challenge.
Yes.
They don't. Yeah, you can
They
be
want
attracted
to-
to something. That don't mean it's good. Like I'm
Yes.
attracted to a
Bullshit,
nigga with
I'm
a good
attracted
fight
to
record
bullshit.
because I want to beat you up.
I'm
Yeah.
attracted to bullshit. I'm attracted to bullshit that I was just talking about this earlier. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, you just because you're attracted to something don't mean that it's
Yes.
good. Like,
Yeah.
I'm
True.
attracted to negativity or I see on Twitter.
Yeah.
I see it. I'm like, damn, this is crazy. This nigga really got his shit split.
And I'ma
Like,
rewind
and
it.
I'm rewinding.
After.
And I'm gonna show somebody.
Yeah, like to make. Yeah, you ain't even asked to see it. I'm gonna just bring this frequency to you. Yeah. So people gotta realize that too. Like we attracted. We predatory spiritually. It just is. It's a capitalistic society.
Yeah.
So people deal with their relationship capitalism. Oh, she fine. She bringing something to the table. Let me conquer that.
Yes.
Let me
They
conquer
try
that.
to conquer it, and then when they realize like that,
You can't conquer it.
I'm not like submissive in
Yeah.
the like religious
Let
terms.
me
I'm
sabotage
still gonna
that.
take care of my man, but when
That's what
right,
they do.
they
Let
try
me-
to sabotage.
Oh, I
me.
can't.
Yeah,
I
or
can't.
you have to
I
pick
can't
and
steal this
choose.
Lamborghini. Let me
Or you
put
gotta pick
Snickers
and
in
choose
this
when you
tank.
want to be.
That's how they do. Oh, I can't have this Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Snickers in the tank. That's
Yeah.
how they do.
Oh, I can't be
Oh,
with you. Let me ruin your life.
Yeah, let me and that's what men do. They smash,
Yeah.
they destroy. A man, we operate off pride. Pride is not bad, but that's how we operate. So women operate off of trust. If a woman could trust you,
Yep, we
you
will
have a
do
phenomenal woman.
fucking
She don't trust you, nigga, it's a dub.
anything,
So what a
okay.
nigga do is they say, well, I'm about to smash your trust up. Let me go in here and fuck this shit up. And then in the process of me fucking it up, let me do a little haywiring and blame some of this shit on you.